Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about 10 things that you can do every single day in order to have the most productive day possible. Now, we hear this word being thrown around all the time. Be productive, have a productive day, make sure you get things done. But what does it exactly mean? How can you have the most productive day possible? Now, most important thing is that it's not really about just getting things done or putting like a check mark or like crossing out the things on your to-do list, but it's more about how to efficiently and consistently make the most out of your day by getting the most important things done for that day. I can guarantee that just starting off by doing these 10 things, you will be one step closer to having a productive day, even if you are the kind of person to easily get distracted on your phone or whatever it may be. Now, if you like what you see so far, then make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit that like button below. And also, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be updated on when I post my next video. Without any further ado, let's dive straight in to 10 things that you can do to have a productive day. Number 1, set your priorities the night before and create your plan. So from a lot of experience, I can probably say that most people are usually stuck within two positions. One, a person who doesn't have a plan for the next day or just wakes up and just goes with the flow, or two, a person who has every single thing listed out like a really long to-do list. I can tell you right now, these two types of people are probably gonna have a tough time having their productive day. Somebody who has no plan whatsoever, just wakes up and goes with the flow, doesn't really have a goal that they're trying to achieve, and aren't taking initiative on how to make their day more productive. Versus somebody who has a really long list of to-do things to check off, are just going to be overwhelmed with all the things they have to do and might not be able to do it in the most fast, efficient way because there is no deadline set to it or a time period set to it. Now, the best way to go about this is the night before. So if I'm planning for the next day, the night before, I'm going to write down 3 most important things that need to be completed by tomorrow. And these are like 1, 2, 3 priority wise. This is actually a really important rule that I know a lot of successful people follow, and I'm sure you can look it up and read about it. Personally, my sister told me about this because I used to fall under the second category where I have a long list of things that I just need to get done, and by the end of the day, I really got none of it done. So having this 3 important task lists really makes it super clear about the things that I have to get done. So really quick example for me personally is, well, school is important, dance is important, and I guess maybe social media for me is also really important. So the 3 things that I would probably categorize is I need to have a project started by tomorrow and an assignment finished at like 1 p.m. And dance-wise, I have 2 dance classes tomorrow. So in the morning, I just want to review some things before I, go to dance class. And for my social media, say I need to record 2 videos, or 2 videos is a lot. I'm going to write down about a topic. So I'm going to research about a topic, and all it's going to be is just research. So those are the 3 things that I need to have finished. You can have them all in one category, where if you want to focus on just one thing, then go ahead, do that, or you can just split it up like the way I did according to what's important to me, because I usually have different categories that I need to focus on. Things that you can't really do, and like I have personal experience for this, is I used to try to fit everything in one day. Okay, I'm gonna shoot because I'm gonna get ready, I'm gonna put my makeup on, and on the day that I need to put my makeup on, I better get like 10 videos done. And it's literally impossible to like get 10 videos uploaded or like, recorded, because there's so much more time that goes into it, and I become a little over ambitious, and then I get super disappointed in myself that I haven't done whatever I had planned to do, but in reality it wasn't even reasonable. You know, I'd rather have this goal that I need to finish that's important and like priority, and I finish it, and you know, you feel happy about yourself, and the next day you set another goal, do another 2 videos, or you know, have like the script for one video set up, and the next day record, and the day after edit. So like that, if you prioritize it, then it gets a lot easier and you become happier. But again, planning it out is one thing, but also giving yourself a time limit is even more important. You don't want to give your entire day for 3 things, because you might finish things faster, and eventually you would end up wasting time if you did do those things faster. So again, what you want to do is split up your tasks, so you have 1 where you focus it in the morning, number 2 in the afternoon, and then 3 in the night, depending on what's convenient for you. Number 2, have a consistent sleep cycle. Having a consistent sleep cycle is all about maintaining your body's internal clock, so you sleep and wake up at the same time every single day. I'm not really talking about waking up early, but more so waking up without an alarm clock, so your body automatically gets up and starts functioning. So the way it would work is you sleep at a certain time in the night, and then you wake up at a time in the morning, and you do the same thing for 3 days in a row. And I can like definitely guarantee you from personal experience, again, everybody's a little bit different, but for me personally, if I do sleep and wake up at the same time 3 days in a row, 4th day I automatically get really sleepy around that time, and I wake up exactly at the time that I used to wake up without an alarm clock. And in order to be consistent, another important thing is try not sleeping in over the weekends, because that really breaks up the cycle and messes up your body. I totally believe that getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep makes you super productive, and for me, if I do get that amount of sleep, I am not trying to get a nap in the middle of the day, or I don't get super like lethargic during the day. I'm awake, I'm moving, and it's better. Like, I'm not saying get 4 hours of sleep and be productive, because that doesn't make any sense. You're not going to be productive if you're not getting enough sleep, obviously. But if you are trying to wake up early, I do have a video that I've made before, and I'll link it in the description bar down below. If you are trying to wake up early, obviously that's really good and it's important, because that's, again, what successful people do. You want to be up and working when the world's sleeping. And all that is really practice and having the consistent and early sleep cycle. Number 3, having a morning routine. Now, no, it's not your skincare morning routine, but this is a routine so that your body wakes up and automatically knows what to do without you telling it to do so. Usually what happens is you wake up and you don't really want to wake up, and your body's like, oh, yeah, you don't have to wake up right now. You still, you can finish whatever you need to if you wake up like 30 minutes later. 30 minutes later, you're like, oh, that's due at like 1 p.m. I can just do it around like 10 a.m. or something, and say it's like 7 a.m. So your body is so used to justifying not waking up or like not doing things in the morning. The only way to really get out of this bad habit is having a morning routine. So let me quickly share with you my morning routine. I usually have my dance classes sometimes at 7 and then sometimes at 8:30, depending on the day. But what I like to do is I wake up preferably 6. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't, but that's like ideal time. And I brush my teeth and I go downstairs, and I have to like drink water. Like, just the first thing I have to do is like I need to drink like a whole cup of water, or like I just won't be able to function. Since my morning routine just involves me having my dance classes, I need to stretch and warm up beforehand. So I guess I feel really lucky that I have something that is waking me up in the morning, and I don't really have to tell myself like, oh, you need to wake up, you need to practice your dance, because I have class, I need to practice in the morning before I have class. Now for the people who don't really have like a class to wake them up, I will just share with you my brother's. Again, you guys have met my brother, he's 10 years old, and his morning routine, I know because, you know, I see him every morning, is he wakes up around 7:30 and he immediately goes, showers, okay, and he brushes his teeth and he practices music for about like 20 minutes, I think, approximately, just to warm up his voice, because he usually practices his music like throughout the day. So he's, you know, wakes up and sings. He also like plays like a really quick chess game, and then 8:30 he's down for breakfast, and 9 o'clock he starts his school. So yeah, like he could wake up, take his time, shower, eat, watch some TV as he eats, and then get into like his work. But for him to stay productive and like in the mindset, like he gets things done, like immediately practice music. And starts his day off with a peace of mind, confidence, and a positive attitude. Number 4, really easy, but really, really important, keeping your phone on Do Not Disturb. Now, I'm not gonna tell you to keep your phone like in another room and like don't look at it and like keep your technology away. Like I am constantly on my laptop while I'm working, and obviously I have a MacBook and my texts are on there, my WhatsApp is on there, everything is on there. My phone is usually next to me, whether I need to be like, I don't know, on GroupMe or, you know, whatever it may be. You're not really just gonna put your technology all away, because I'm using it as I work, but keeping it on Do Not Disturb is definitely going to help you and avoid you from tapping on your phone like every couple of minutes, because that distraction is like maybe 2 seconds. Okay, I didn't really look at my phone, I didn't even like pay attention to what's there, but you tapped on it, and that moment of attention that you gave it is gonna take you like double that time and effort to get back into whatever you're working on. So just keeping a time for your phone, so maybe checking your phone every 2 hours, or, you know, like 1 hour, and slowly progress from there, is going to help you stay focused on the things that you're working on at that moment. Number 5, we're halfway in, but this one is like something that I need to work on, but separating your workspace from your bed/chill place. Now, obviously, when I was in college, I used to go to library, I used to sit in the student center, and I used to work on my laptop. But now I don't really have like a proper desk at home, or at least like in my room. I do like working on the dining table, but we kind of like all work around the dining table. But I need to get out of the habit of working on my bed, because I get super sleepy when I work on the bed. And if you're the type of person that works on the bed, try to get off your bed and work somewhere else that is designated as your workspace, because in reality, the way the mind works is it associates places with certain things. So my bed for me is where I look at my phone, I scroll through Instagram, I sleep, I watch movies, whatever that may be. If I'm trying to work in that environment, like my mind is not gonna really listen. Sitting up straight, sitting on a chair, sitting on a table is gonna help me focus so much more and get things done like 10 times faster, because my mind just knows that when I sit there, I gotta work.
You know what? You know what I realized? You can breathe and drink water at the same time. Did you know that?
Is this a trick?
No! I was drinking water right now.
This is recording.
That's okay. I was drinking water and I was trying to breathe. I realized that every time I try to swallow the water, I actually go with it. I don't breathe when I'm doing it. I didn't know that up until today.
I will try it.
You find that shocking?
Maybe.
You knew that?
No, but I think I can imagine it. Sorry.
You're
Oh my god, that's crazy. No way. Really?
See, now that's
Being
more like it.
That's the vibe you wanted? Okay.
Yeah.
Number 6. Really think about if you are a day person or a night person, and try to allot your 3 important tasks based on whatever person you might be. So what I mean is, do the hardest thing first, and first as in when you're most productive. So personally for me, I'm most productive in the morning because I get super sleepy in the night no matter what time it is, and I can literally sleep in 10 seconds anywhere, anytime. So for me, waking up early in the morning and getting things done is what helps me be productive, and doing things that are hard in the morning gets them done and out of the way really quickly. So if you're the kind of person who can stay up late or stay up like 11, 12, 1, and that's when you're most productive and your mind is like zoomed in to the things that you need to do the hardest thing at that time. Obviously, I don't recommend staying up until 1 or 2 because I believe that you can train your body to, you know, sleep early and wake up early because everyone's a little bit more productive at that time. But again, like, it's like you do you, if you're most productive at 2 a.m. and that's when you can get things done, and say your hardest thing is like doing your schoolwork or like working on a project, do it at that time, get it done, and the rest of the time where you feel less productive, do the things that require low energy and low brain power needing tasks. Number 7, exercise. Super easy, super simple, you hear it all the time. Work out, your body needs it, it's good for you, everybody knows that. I'm gonna say give it 30 minutes, especially if you're like trying and taking the first step, but in reality, I recommend taking an hour every single day to work out, whether it could be running, lifting, weight training, cardio in any form, like, you know, you want to put a video on, do your Zumba, early in the morning dancing, like that sounds like such a vibe. You know, get your mood set to go for the rest of the day. If you want to do yoga, meditation, anything, but get your body up and moving, and that will automatically just help you get away from the lethargic state that you might be in. You can ask anybody. I'm sure that that moment that it takes you to decide, like, oh, do I really want to work out today or not? You're gonna say no, you're gonna dread it, you don't want to do it, you're gonna hate it, but as soon as you're done, you are going to feel so good that you did it, and everything that you do after that is going to build off of it. Number 8, and this is like personally at me, do not get overwhelmed. Do one thing at a time and check it off. Again, like I said, I am like a big long list of to-do tasks kind of person, and I have it there, and it's just like, oh my god, I have so many things to do. I always have so many things to do. But in reality, these are small things that can be done if they're given a short period of time and like a sharp deadline. And if you know, you just follow that, you will not feel as overwhelmed as you probably would be. So again, like, instead of having that long list, do your 3 tasks, and again, check it off as it goes, so you don't feel like, oh my god, I have so much to do. Almost done. Number 9, create an ambience. What does that mean? It's just how it sounds like. Make sure that your space that you're working in, that you're around, is tidy and it's bright, and it just gives you more motivation. Again, I am like constantly like shooting, and I have a bad habit of like throwing my clothes on the bed, and I'm not the kind of person who just picks it up and like puts it away. Like, I like cleaning as well, so I spend like, you know, some time, like I set aside time to clean, and my room looks really nice when it's super clean, but it's not always like that. So again, when I'm working in my room, if I am working in my room, I have to make sure that it's like tidy. All the clothes got to be out of my bed, and it has to be bright. And fortunately, my room is bright because the window's right there, and that really helps me, stay awake and start working. Another important thing is keep the things that you need with you. So for me personally, I am a really big pen person, and I like writing things down on paper, and I need to have my planner, my loose leaf pages, and my 5 favorite pens with me at all times. And just having the things that I need just makes things a lot faster, so I don't have to keep running down and losing time, and then losing that time and energy span, because that's again a distraction for the work that I need to have done. If you're the kind of person who likes munching on things, have your snacks next to you, have your water next to you, have everything that you need there with you so you can just be more productive. And last but not least, number 10, multitasking is a myth, especially when it comes to being productive. I know we say that we can do this, but I promise you there are ways to be better about it. Watching TV as you try to finish an assignment is not being productive, and it may be possible, but it will take you twice the amount of time to finish things than it would have if you just sat on your table that's clean and tidy in order to finish the thing that you need to do. So personally for me, I have been watching the show Mentalist, and it's just like a series. It's not something that is connected, so I can watch episodes where I don't feel the need to oh my god, I need to know what happens next. I can just watch it throughout the day whenever. But at the same time, it is a kind of show that really needs your attention, and I started working on homework and projects as I was watching it, and I couldn't focus on the show, and I couldn't focus on this, and by the end of the time, and by the end of say 40 minutes, I barely watched the show. I had no idea how the killer was found, or what the characters were doing, and I had not finished my assignment, so it was basically a waste of time. When you're doing something, do it completely. If I'm watching the show, I need to make sure to spend that time, and that could be my break session, to finish, watch, pay attention, do whatever, be done with it. And when I'm working, just work. Obviously, this is something that's gonna take a lot of time, and it's not just with TV. It could be with your phone, scrolling or something, and then getting back, and scrolling, getting back is going to be really hurtful in finishing things fast and effectively. I feel fall just jumped at me. But I wore this jacket, 1, because I was really cold, and 2, because it matches my eyes. And I just feel this lip color is just fall, and everything is just fall, and I love fall, but this is a little fall, right in your face. But regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and you learned something important through the 10 tips that I gave, and you are able to follow things to make sure that you can have a productive day. If you guys like this video, then make sure to hit that thumbs up button and leave me a comment below on something that helps you stay productive that I haven't maybe talked about, so we can help everybody out in the comment section. And that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys have an amazing week.